Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Daniela from Elder and Oak Tarot, and I'm so delighted to offer you this pick a card today because we're going to find out what blessings are you manifesting before the end of 2023. So let's have a look at our piles. We have the squirrel and chestnut in pile number 1 with the rowan ogham stave and the amethyst crystal. In pile number 2 we have the deer and oat with the heather ogham stave and the little pine cone. In pile number 3 we have the elk and ash with the ash ogham stave and the fluorite crystal. So take a moment to make your choice. If you're drawn to more than a pile, that's okay too. And when you're done, you can find the timestamps in the info box below. They will bring you directly to the beginning of your reading. If you like the content, I would highly appreciate if you could support my channel. Simply leave a thumbs up, drop a comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below if you haven't done it yet, so you won't miss any of my new videos. If you'd like to book a private readings with me, you can find my email in the info box below, together with my prices. And if you're interested in my ogham set, they are available for sale. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you at the beginning of your reading. Hello my loves, and welcome to your reading if you picked the squirrel and chestnut in pile number 1 with the rowan ogham stave and the amethyst crystal. Today we're going to be using the white sage tarot deck for the majority of the reading, but we're going to introduce it with an oracle card from the Pure Magic Oracle, just to have a little bit of an understanding of the primary energies. And then we will be studying them in details with the tarot cards. So let's see, for pile number 1, what blessings are you manifesting before the end of 2023? For pile number 1, please and thank you. You got the mirror magic. The keywords are lunar light, past lives, spectrum, and self-care. But I really want to read you the message from the booklet because I find them extremely insightful and magical. So this is page 32, card 32. So give me a second and I'll be there with you. Okay. So the wisdom of this card is: pay attention to the truth of a situation and determine if the path is aligned to your heart's calling. What do you see when you look into the mirror? Release the need to appear like another and begin to know your unique self within. The time is ripe to make a conscious change, and the lunar light reflects your soul in naked form. The sun, however, brings you spectrums of colors, which is your signal to invite the diversity of all living things into your life. Be patient and release the emotions you continue to hold. Nothing is permanent and everything is fleeting. There are 7 spectrums for 7 wonders, so choose to believe in miracles and not curses of defeat. So that's beautiful, because I see that they're basically saying that before the end of 23, your path is going to be aligned with your heart's calling. You're going to be true to yourself. You're going to be looking yourself at the mirror. You're going to release anything that doesn't serve you anymore. You're going to make a conscious change and show your soul in a naked form. Yeah, and release all the emotions that are holding you back, basically. And you're going to open yourself to miracles. I love this card. So we're going to keep it there. We're going to come back to it if needed. Also, while I'm shuffling the tarot deck, I'd love to speak about the squirrel and chestnut that you picked, because it does speak about preparation. I wonder if I need to make it a little bit brighter, probably. So it does speak about preparation and abundance. The squirrel is telling you that your resourcefulness and foresight are going to be rewarded, that you're going to be able to pick up the fruits of your labor. So whatever you have prepared yourself for, you can see the fruits of it before the end of 2023. Whatever that looks like for you, it could simply be you have prepared yourself to have a really cozy winter. So you bought the wood logs for your fire, and you got yourself a really warm blanket and some cozy sleepers, and some nice fleece and some second wool layers for when you go outside, and a beautiful warm coat, whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable and warm and nice, and good looking, if that's something that you care about. Or something more, like you've been working on a project for a long time, hoping that you could see the results by the end of the year, and you will. Okay, the squirrel is saying you will. You prepared yourself so well. You've been hiding all these chestnuts underneath the ground, and now you're gonna find them in the time of need. We also have the amethyst crystal, which is telling me you're going to be manifesting calmness in your life, tranquility, serenity. You're going to feel serene, yes. But from now to the end of 2023, it feels like you're not going to feel shocked by life in a bad way. You're not going to have any bad surprise. You can simply feel safe and calm. And I feel that if you've had problems with overthinking and worries and anxiety and insomnia, they're going to go away. Okay, so that is going to be one of your blessings. Let's see more in details with the White Sage Tarot. So I have to say, I'm recording by the window. I'm living in Ireland. The sky is pretty variable, so bear with me. I decided I'm just gonna let it go, and the light will fluctuate up and down. But if that's something that you really hate, let me know, and I might consider the idea of recording at night only with the artificial light. So let me know. Blessing for pile number 1, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Don't you worry, I do read reverse cards, but it's nothing that you should worry about, because they simply offer us double amount of meanings and a reading that is way more detailed in my opinion. So 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, that's interesting. Let's clarify. Some blessing for pile number 1. Some hair in between, let me get that out. Oh, you got the Star card and the 9 of Wands. Then the Page of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. So I feel that this is kind of like the past, the present, and the future. I did not program it that way, but this is how it feels right now, and I want to follow that intuition. Also, before that, we haven't been speaking about, don't know where to put the deck, let me leave it here. We haven't been speaking about the Rowan stave. So if you are not familiar with these Ogham staves, they are Celtic divination tool. I made it by myself using fallen branches of willows, and I've been sanding them and wood burning the symbol of the Rowan and charging it with the energy of this tree. Now, the energy of the Rowan tells me that you're going to be protected, because the Rowan protects you, and especially it wakes you up from false enchantment. So if in the past you've been victim of situation that looked too good to be true and you felt trapped in them, because you believed in them and you were naive about it. The raw one is giving you is awakening all of your senses so that you can realize what's actually going on, so that you don't have to fall unprepared. And that's beautiful, because this is basically the confirm that these two elements are speaking to each other. Okay, so we're going to be talking more about it surely whenever the tarot cards are ready to speak about that. So I feel that in the past you've been possibly victim of a situation in which things were not equal. Maybe you were involved in a situation where you were giving way more time and effort and energy to another person, or to a situation, or to a project, to a group of people, whatever that is, and the energies weren't, either you weren't able to pick up the rewards of all of your labor, so you were, working and working and working and maybe not being paid, or you were hoping to see some recognition and it wasn't coming, or you were taking care of someone and being super sensitive about their needs and making their day-to-day life happy, and they weren't doing the same for you, so your needs were neglected, and that perhaps made you feel demotivated, like, why should I do this at all anymore? Like, you lost that spark that you might have had at the beginning that made you dream about this, whether again it's a person or a situation or an activity, made you feel like big things were about to come, and you were simply planting the seed for something way bigger to grow. But then after seeing this, you were like, no, I'm not excited about this anymore, to be honest. I don't feel like putting all of these energies in this anymore, because it's not bringing anything back. So maybe I should change direction. Okay, now it feels like in the current present you still have a big dream here. It could be that it is the same dream and you haven't been able to forget about it because it's simply too big for you and too meaningful and important. So it's still there at the back of your mind. And you kind of wonder with this 901, so like, but damn it, I really wanted to achieve that. Why is it not happening? Is it because I'm not worthy of that security, stability, love, recognition, success, whatever that is? Is it because I've done something wrong? Is it because of my karma? Am I paying karma from past lives? Have I done something really awful? Why am I not allowed to achieve my dreams? That's the energy that I'm getting here. For some of you, could be that you simply switched up gear and you decided, no, I'm gonna dream something else that is more plausible. But still, with these 901s, you're carrying some protective energy. These are barriers that are, in a way, yes, like the raw one. That's it. That's the time to speak, where they want to speak to each other. This is the time where you're learning from the past experiences. You don't want this Six of Pentacles in reverse anymore. You don't want this lack of reciprocity anymore. So you learned from that. The fact that it hurt you, it is giving you now the tools to protect you from a similar situation in the future. So you're not impeding yourself to have this beautiful experience, but you're definitely being more cautious. You're perhaps creating some higher standards and some higher expectations, some forms of protections around you, some boundaries that you didn't have before. So yes, you're dreaming big, but you are cautious. Now, in the future energy, we have this Page of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So this is creating some shade there. Let's put it over here. So this is telling me that one of the blessings is that you're going to receive clear communication with someone that you really care about, and there's going to be long, clear conversations about what's about to happen in the future. There's going to be everything, any doubt and worries that you've had is going to be clarified. You're going to be speaking about these boundaries, these standards, what you're looking for, what you really need, to feel safe and secure and to embark upon this journey. So there's going to be a lot of confidence as well in within yourself to be able to talk about these things, and that's going to be an act of self-love for yourself. I also see that if there's no people involved in any of this, this is simply your mental clarity about what you are about to create, what you really want for yourself. The petals, they're so beautiful because they're so open to learn, open to new experiences. They're curious, they are humble. They know that they haven't learned everything just yet. Not anything, but not everything. And that there's still so much that they have to discover about themselves and the world. And they're just so super open, super open. And the Ace of Cups, oh my goodness, this is a blessing in your romantic endeavors, okay? So this is a new beginning in love, a renewed chapter. If it is not something completely new for you, it is simply a renewed chapter in whatever it is already happening in your life. So you're gonna feel again that spark of love. The flame within you is gonna be ignited again. You're gonna feel held, you're gonna feel understood, you're gonna feel safe, you're gonna feel warm and comforted, and there's going to be so much openness in talking about your feelings, receiving the other person's feelings. The Ace of Cups, not necessarily, in some cases, it can talk about doing what you love, a beginning in a new endeavor that really is aligned with your path. And that's when the Ace of Cups is connecting with the mirror magic. So I'm feeling this connection now that I wasn't thinking of, but this is happening now. So this could be that it's your confirmed that you're going to align yourself with your soul purpose, with whatever passion you have been hiding and in an old drawer and locking it and throwing away the key. This is your time to take that key again, open up that drawer, look up in the face of this dream and be like, you know what, I am clear now. This is what I want. This is what I love. So I'm about to manifest this now. Okay? So, and the squirrel is saying, yes, you are prepared. You have gone through the test that life has been showing for you. You passed them. You are prepared in the sense that you have the right protection. You have the right attitude. You know exactly where you have to avoid certain mistakes. It's like, it just made me think about an adventure in the woods. You cannot go there completely unprepared. You have to know the time of sunset. You have to know when it's gonna be dark. If you want the trip to last longer beyond the sunset, you have to know that you have a torch for yourself. That you have to have enough water to drink for as many hours as you're gonna stay away. Some foods to give you energy. If you decide to sleep there, you need a tent. You need somewhere to sleep. You need to know that there is a safe place to sleep, etc. You need, if you are, I don't know, in a forest in Canada, you need to know that you might encounter some bears, and what are you gonna do about it? So this card is saying you're prepared now. You're prepared for this adventure. You're very, what's the word for this? You're not just letting yourself be driven by your emotion in a naive way. You're not taking decisions based on an emotional plan. You're being very reasonable about this, rational, logical. So that's all you need, literally. And you also have the reassurance from the amethyst that everything is gonna be okay, and that you won't have any worry about, is this my path? Should I do this? Should I not? Am I gonna get hurt? No, because you will simply hear the calling that we heard from the mirror magic. You will hear the calling. The star is guiding you towards this path, and there's no other way that you could take, because that light is simply too bright, and anywhere else is gonna look pitch dark, and you're gonna be like, well, there's no point going there. I have to follow this guiding star. So beautiful. I'm nearly tempted to end it here because it seemed like already so important, but I'm gonna grab some more cards. Okay, so the Six of Wands literally just flew out of the deck when I picked it, and this is about victory. It's about success. It's about you opening yourself up to being popular. If you are, for example, doing a project that is requiring you to show your art or your knowledge or your project, whatever it is that you're working on, to the public, you are going to receive a really positive response. Okay, the Six of Wands is saying it is going to be well received. So don't you worry about that. And you're going to be feeling so confident about yourself as well. And that is going to increase as well your creativity flow. It is going to flow a lot quicker and a lot easily. There's not going to be creative blocks. And yes, again, if you were looking for the recognition that came up before, the Six of Wands is to confirm that it is going to happen indeed. You are going to receive it. So a big change from the Six of Pentacles in the reverse to the Six of Wands upright. More blessings for pile number 1. Oh, we have the Magician. So this is a card that is basically making you feel like you're on top of the world, making you feel like you can achieve whatever you want, that you have all the equipment, all the tools, all the competence, all the knowledge to achieve whatever you want. The Magician is literally like feeling in a room where you have all the possible potions and spells that you need to create literally whatever you want, and you can have so much fun. And you know, there is a book of shadows with all the instructions and the ingredients, everything you need. Now for some of you this could sound very unfamiliar, so translating it in other ways, it sounds like you are a master manifester. It sounds like it's like you've done all the studies. Okay, for some of you this would make more sense. You've graduated, you've been taking your master, you've been doing your practicing years, and that's it. You don't it. If you want, you could stop the study there and you could throw yourself in the world of the job of your dreams, and you have connections, you have networks, you have advices from other people that have been already working in those areas, you have all the opportunities, you have the money if you need to take up a flight to go and take that job opportunity on the other side of the ocean. Whatever that is, the doors are open for you. You have the self-confidence, you have the clarity, you have the knowledge. Okay, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Magician is being represented by a person that has a wand that connects him to the skies, so to the spiritual realms, and also has all the four the four suits. Sorry, for a minute I had the Italian word in my head instead. You have all the four suits on the deck, on the table. That is basically telling you you have the passion, you have the intelligence, you have the money, you have the emotions, you have the desire, okay, you have the emotional support. So anything you need, it's there. What a beautiful thing. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to read your comments and see what is it that you're actually hoping to manifest. because guys, it is happening. Let's see more details about this. Okay, the 6, so today it's all about the 6, which by the way always speaks about harmony as well. So this is 6 of Swords. This is walking away from a situation that was difficult, from a situation in which, you know, there were agitated waters, and now you're walking towards calmer water. And that's where I connect to the amethyst. You know, things are gonna be so much easier. If you were struggling with money, things are gonna be easier. If you're struggling in your romantic love life, things are gonna be easier. If you were struggling, you know, receiving the fruits of your labor, finally you're going to. If you were, I don't know, uploading tons and tons and tons of videos on whatever platform on social medias, hoping to get visibility, and you weren't, now you will. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Let's see what else. What are the blessings for pile number 1 before the end of 2023? The King of Pentacles. Guys, monies are coming for you. Okay, this is abundance, and this card connects again to the squirrel, because the chestnut, like any other seeds or nuts, does represent indeed abundance. First of all, because the trees are so generous with them, you know, there's such a shower of seeds and nuts from the trees during the autumn season, around September, October, depending on what trees. And but also the fact that each of those seeds and nuts has the potential to turn into an amazing tree that can even be 10-meter tall. So that's such an abundance in a tiny little thing that you can hold in the palm of your hand. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is picking up on this abundance that the squirrel has already been anticipating, but is confirming it. It's being like, you are going to be either a great entrepreneur, you're going to have all the money that you need. Sorry, I might as well take this away because it's creating too much shadow for now. And and the bottle as well. Sorry guys, didn't realize about that. So yeah, you're gonna have perhaps a flow of income coming in from the project that you're working on, or somebody's going to offer some, but I would need to see an Ace of Pentacles for that to be completely true, because in the King of Pentacles it feels like it is the fruit of your labor. You have been able to earn this money. You have worked so hard in this. It was a slow and steady progress, but you were so loyal to your activity. You were not allowing anybody to give you self-doubt, and even during your struggles you did not give up, and you were able to save money when you had a little bit. You saved it and invested it well, and you learned so much into this journey. So this is your reward. You are at the very end of the journey of the Pentacles, which is being represented by the King. You are the authority of this right now. Okay, so it doesn't feel like money is coming out from another source, like another guardian that is offering you money. It feels like you have earned this with your own sweat and tears and efforts and energies. Okay, so that is beautiful. I really see that. If your dream was to be, for example, a self-employed person that was able to earn enough to make a living, the answer is yes, you're going to. If your dream is about a masculine figure, I also have to include that. It is going to happen. There is this King of Pentacles that wants to give you everything, wants to give you everything that they have, so generous, so calm, and understanding and reassuring, and has so much knowledge about what they're doing, and he wants to protect you, wants to be your guardian, wants to give you ideas for a new project, wants to be there for you, wants to invest in you. Okay, so it really depends on what is it that your dream was. So you'll be able, being a general reading, you are the one that has to discern the messages and take whatever feels right with you and leave the rest. But yes, this is what I'm seeing, guys. I think I'm gonna leave it here. In the future, I might introduce the idea of extended readings, so let me know in the comments down below if you would be interested in something like that. So if you are one of those that feels like the reading was too short and you wanted it to continue, let me know and I'll try to organize maybe a parallel Vimeo channel where I add some extensions in exchange of a couple of years, whatever that will be. Okay, so thank you finally for listening up until now. Let me know in the comments if this reading has resonated, if it has brought you the guidance and clarity that you needed, if it brought you a little bit of joy. And don't forget to support this channel if you like the content. Any little gesture goes a long way, so whatever you feel like, if it is a like, a comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, or even check on the info box all the other ways that you have to support. If you feel like there is a wish list, you can also get a private reading with me. You can order these OM saves from me as well. I'll put them up on Etsy soon. Currently the shop is on pause because I wanted to update my offers, but I do make them and I sell them. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments or send me an email, even better. And you can also find me on social media, so you can find the links in the info box below, so you might be able to see some reels about my OMs and read a little bit more about them. So that would be everything. Thanks so much for being here, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Much love, and I wish you the best end of 2023. Hello my loves, and welcome to your reading. If you picked the deer and oat in pile number 2 with the heather, OM stave and the pine cone, we're going to be using the white sage tarot deck for the majority of the reading, but we're going to receive a beautiful introduction from the pure magic oracle, which I'm going to shuffle straight away and grab one card just for the initial energies of your reading. Please and thank you for pile number 2. What blessings are they manifesting before the end of 2023? For pile number 2, please and thank you. You got Florida waters, and the keywords are natural form, enchanted potion, red roses, and cleansing. For this particular card, I would love to read the booklets for you because the messages are very insightful and deep and useful in such a way that I couldn't possibly express. So let's grab it. This is card 31. I went in page 31, which is not useful, so let me go to card 31. There it is. Thank you for your patience. It is time to cleanse and return to natural form. Dispel the adopted energies and pains of others and remember who you are, individual and unique. Dust has settled, but it is not your time to be comfortable. You are needed by a greater story, so this energy arises for you to clear out anything you no longer need in your life. Time is going by and you're being urged to move with it. You're here to be helpful and here to be kind. You can only do so when you and your energies are clear, confident, and in control. Craft a bottle of Florida waters and cleanse your spiritual house. As you cleanse the spirit and the mind, cleanse is the body and cleanse is the divine. So they also have the ingredients to make the Florida water. I can drop it in the comments down below if you're interested. So yeah, cleanse is the keywords of this card. Going back to your natural form. letting go of anything that doesn't serve you anymore, and where do I see? Yeah, going back to holding control over yourself, having clear energies. I like this idea of cleansing your house and cleansing your spirit and the mind, cleansing the body, because all of this is very associated as well to the deer and oat. In this oracle card does speak about restoring your soul and giving your body and mind and spirit a rest. So one of the blessings that you're going to be receiving from now until the end of 2023 is time to rest and heal. And I'm so happy that the Owens Save agree as well. Now you have to know that they are not cherry picked. First of all, I get the oracle card, and then I pick my bag of OM Save and I ask, what messages does this pile need? And then these OM Save get picked. Only later I realize that most of the time the messages are very much connected, either to the oracle card or to the tarot card, so it's always very magical. So yes, the header has very different meaning, but among them there is this need to listen to your body so that you can heal it. Isn't that amazing? And then there's other meanings to the header, which are accepting the cyclic nature of life, accepting death as well, connecting with people that has passed away. It speaks about having a deeper connection with yourselves and others. So yeah, I also love the message of the pine cone because I associate it to our ability to slowly open up whenever we feel safe or whenever we are planted in the right environment. So when we pick pine cones from nature, usually they are pretty much tight and close, but if we bring them inside with the warmth, they start slowly opening up. So it reminds me of a person that at first is quite closed off and shy, and as well, what's the word, the opposite of trusting others, like diffident, I think you say, diffident of others, and then slowly realize that it is safe to speak up, to open up, to show the true essence of themselves. So that was a lovely introduction. I can see that there is a beautiful calm energy from now to the end of 2023 for you. It is a great time for you to cleanse from the past, anything that has hurt you, heal from it, and give yourself this permission to step back from the hustle culture, step back from always having to be busy. So give yourself permission to take a break, even during the day if you're working, or take a holiday before the holidays, or if usually you work during the Christmas holidays, this is your sign to take time for yourself this time and say, no, I'm not gonna work on Christmas Day, I'm not gonna work on New Year's Eve. I'm gonna take care of myself and my needs. So let's see what the tarot cards say, please. And thank you for pile number 2. What are the blessings for pile number 2? We're going to embrace reverse cards as well, because I think it makes the reading more interesting. If you would like to get any of these decks, I do place the Amazon affiliate link in the info box below, so you can grab it directly from there. I believe I use the Italian Amazon just because I live in Ireland, and that allows you guys to avoid yeah, that's another thing. That is for the Amazon wishlist, so it doesn't, unless you want to get me a deck that doesn't interest you. So yes, let's see, blessing for pile number 2. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse position, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Swords in reverse. Let's see more for pile number 2. Temperance, I like that. 10 of Swords in reverse, beautiful, and 6 of Cups. So the feeling I have here is that this energy, it even has a different homogeneous gray color, and then if we go towards this portion of the reading, has more of a pinkish color. So I have the impression that you're gonna pass from these energy to these ones. The first 3 cards kind of represent your past and current energies, and they're gonna shift towards these other energies. So we're gonna talk about it now. Let me just improve the light slightly. Okay, so what I see here with the Ace of Wands is that possibly you have felt decrease in your vitality, in your physical energies, in your motivation as well to keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, decrease in your excitement, in your motivation to grow, to expand, to continue with whatever activity or projects you're doing, to feel the same spark that you had at the very beginning. Ace of Wands in reverse could even be talking about someone that is trying to steal that vitality from you, or limit it, or knock it down, basically, because they would not benefit from you expanding and growing, because it would challenge their ego. Unfortunately, this is a very toxic personality, and they would either prefer you hiding in your house, in your room, and not doing anything fun, not meeting new people, not going to courses, not exploring new passions of yours, because that would challenge them. So for some of you, it could be a situation like that. For others, instead, it could simply be that you enter into a stagnant phase of your life in which you weren't fully sure anymore if what you were doing was aligned with your purpose, or perhaps you got disappointed by the people around you that didn't seem to share anymore the same excitement for common desire that you had initially. Or it seems like the external conditions weren't fertile anymore for this beautiful seed that you were so happy to plant at the very beginning. But all of this is shifting into temperance, and temperance is equilibrium, is balance, is harmony, is peace, is as well acceptance and calm, tranquility. Okay, and the fact that there is a butterfly as well, it gives this light-hearted energy that everything is going to be okay, everything is going to be fine, and everything is going to find the perfect balance and the perfect harmony. So just hang in there, because also, yeah, with the butterfly, it feels like there's going to be some type of transformation. I don't always associate the tempers with transformation, but in this particular case, I want to, give value as well to the symbols and meanings of the cards. So it seems like you're going through a transformation right now. Perhaps you feel like you're getting you're feeling stiff, you're feeling perhaps like the external circumstances are too tight for you. You want to expand, you want to grow, but there's no possibility. Just like, a little caterpillar that is talking to a cocoon, even though it just turned into goo and doesn't know anymore what's going to happen, why is he there, for how long is gonna stay there, and then slowly starts to taking shape into a butterfly, but it's still really, really tired and want to get out, but it's not the right time just yet. So that feeling that soon you're gonna step into a more nourishing environment that is going to be allowing you to spread those wings, to show your true colors, to fly wherever you want to go, right? To explore anything that you want to explore. So it's just a little bit of a restricting time currently or in the recent past, but your blessing from now to the end of 2023 is that you are gonna free yourself. You're gonna find that harmony and balance and that space to show your true colors. So those restrictions are going to be gone. Temperance is also about healing, so that's just amazing. There's so many cards that speaks about healing here. We have Six of Pentacles in the reverse position, which again talks about some lack of harmony and lack of balance, especially lack of give and take. So if you felt that you were involved with people that didn't seem to show the same dedication, effort, energy, interest, love, affection towards you, all of this is going to leave you alone. It's not going to give you nightmares anymore. It's not going to hurt anymore. You're going to simply step away from it, because I think you're going to let go of the expectations that you have from them, and you're also realizing that that wasn't the right space for you, was indeed restricting. So the Ten of Swords is accepting of, again, the what word did we use before, the cycling nature of life. No, this acceptance that we saw in the header of the cycle of life and death. No, that cyclic nature. So this is acceptance of the end. Is you accepting that this chapter of your life has to end because it is not giving you anymore that satisfaction. It is not putting your needs in the top priority. You don't feel seen, you don't feel recognized, you don't feel appreciated. All of your hard work is not being appreciated, like I said. So and you don't feel that you don't feel that excitement from the people that you're dealing with. So the Ten of Swords is like, you know what, I'm tired of this. It has to end. I want to start something new. Okay, so Five of Swords is you basically stepping away calmly, softly. You don't even want to get into debate. You don't even want to get into a fight. You simply want to leave the situation. You want to leave whatever battle zone that whatever arena that you've been involved in, or conflictual situation. You just want to walk away from it and being like, I'm gonna do my own thing. I don't need a group. I don't need a bigger community to feel safe, especially if they don't share the same philosophies that I have. I don't want to settle for this. If they don't resonate with me, I'd rather be on my own. I'd rather walk alone than be with the wrong people. There's a lot of Aquarius energy in the Five of Swords, which is independent thinking, original, and also quite futuristic. So obviously a lot of people are not going to understand you. They're going to be more conservative. Maybe you are surrounded by people that are more conservative. They don't understand your dreams, your wishes, your goals. They don't understand why you get so excited about certain things, and so they are restricting your movements and freedom to express yourself. And you're like, you know what, this is not my group of people anymore. I'm gonna be gone. And the Six of Cups is that communion that you're going to have with your inner child. Basically, you're gonna hold hands with your tiny little inner child and be like, I got you. You're safe. Your needs and desires are listened to, they're heard, they're seen by me. your older version of you is going to, accept and embrace the your inner child, and so that is going to create the healing. You're going to be like, you don't need anybody else accepting you, understanding you. You don't need the external approval. You just need your own approval. Okay, so once there is that communion, I feel that there is going to be a beautiful flow of creativity and joy and excitement and love for yourself and for what you do, and for the things that you would like to do. So there's going to be multiple windows opening of opportunities for you. Okay, so let's see more. What is it that you are manifesting for pile number 2? Please and thank you. Also, the Six of Cups definitely opens a window for you to meet a soulmate. Now, whether that is going to be a romantic relationship or not, I believe we have lots of soulmates in this life, and so you're going to meet your tribe. That's what I'm seeing. Someone that really gets you. There is a card that flew, which is the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords does speak, especially in reverse, about getting rid of anxiety, of insomnia, of overthinking, any mental, any lack of balance in the mental realm. So any paranoia, even any trauma is going to be released. Don't know if I said worries, tension, fears, they're all going to be released. So that's one of your blessings from now to the end of 2023. Let's see more. Six of Cups does speak about gatherings with the people that belonged to your heart. So it could be talking as well, meeting, like, reconciling with people from the past that meant a whole lot for you. Blessing for pile number 2 from now to the end of the year, please and thank you. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse position, interesting, and the King of Cups. Okay, so the worries that you have is worries of betrayal. Okay, and I feel that the blessing you're going to have in the next few weeks is that you're going to release those worries that prevent you from opening up your heart, from opening yourself up to romantic connection, to a person that actually is ready to take care of you, to love you and respect you and adore you and take care of your needs and be there for you, and just accept you for who you are, and share their life with you. And so if you initially if right now in the recent past you were really worrying a lot about this person that is kind of circling around you, and you have kind of feelings for them, but you are also impeding yourself to have feelings for them, spirits are saying one of the blessings in the next few weeks, from now until the end of the year, is that you're going to release all of these overthinking and worries and tension that you have regarding this person that is there patiently waiting for you with their arms wide open. Since they are kind of facing the outside of the reading, it really feels like they're not pressuring you. They're just there. They're like, I'm here if you need me, I'm here if you want me. But they're not putting pressure on you. I feel that they really understand where you are right now and what you need. Let's make a little bit more space here in between those cards. Made it a bit worse. Well, there. More blessings for pile number 2, please and thank you. Let's find out. Judgment in the reverse card, the star in the reverse cards, and the 7 of Wands. Let's see what these cards are clarified by. Ooh, sorry, I nearly bent. Poor card. The Chariot. Oh, the 2 cups just flew out. And who else needs to be here? What blessings for pile number 2? Oh, the King of Pentacles and the 2 cups and the Chariot. My goodness, guys. So again, I feel that there is this contrast between the past energies and what type of transformation, what type of shift they're going to have. So Judgment in reverse definitely speaks about some type of confusion about why certain life events kept repeating in your life. You know, those things that keeps happening over and over again, perhaps with different type of people, different name, but at the end of the day, same type of experience and same type of relation. So you were possibly feeling confused, as in, why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong? Is there any karma that I have to pay? Why am I not reaching my dream? Why does it seem so far away? What can I do to make it closer? So the star in reverse is really connected to the Ace of Wands in reverse type of energy, where you kind of lose hope for that dream, and you lose momentum, and you stop working towards it, and you don't feel so excited about it anymore, and you go into passive modality, and you kind of give up basically your dream. And because there's too many obstacles, okay, with this 7 of Wands, there seems to be too many obstacles, and you know, with that Ace of Wands, you might have lost this courage and this stamina to face them all, okay, and overcome them. But this shift, the beautiful blessing that is coming for you from now to the end 2023, is that you're gonna find that stamina again, the desire to take advantage of this momentum. Okay, there's going to be movement, there's going to be progress, there's going to be motivation, there's going to be a beautiful path ahead of you, being enlightened by the sun. You're going to have a lot of clarity with this sun energy. This is because you're not going to go along this path on your own anymore. There's going to be a person accompanying you in this journey that is going to reignite that desire that you had. 2 of Cups is exchange of your cups of love, is desire to interlace your lives together, desire to be there for each other, to have a romantic connection, to build your lives together, to take care of each other's needs and dreams, to unite, okay, with this beautiful King of Pentacles that is such a responsible, loyal, committed, trustworthy person. It's also very stable and grounded, someone that has worked a lot on themselves, someone that has achieved a certain position as well in their career, certain financial stability, someone that has a very calm energy, and therefore has a beautiful healing effect on you. You know that feeling that we have, like a healing effect that those people have on us simply by being themselves or by being calm. Okay, so that is the feeling of this King of Pentacles, which is also your King of Cups. So again, there is this sign that your person is definitely mature, is ready, has gone through a lot of experiences, has learned a lot. They definitely have a clear goal. They have desire to respect other people's needs as well. There is no selfish energy around the kings when they are in upright, because they have in mind the best for others. So what I'm seeing here for you is actually a beautiful, you're slowly opening up to the possibility to connect with someone that is really dear to your heart and to continue in that path of yours that initially you were giving up to, because perhaps you felt betrayed in the past. So you blocked this energy, you blocked this flow because you were scared that it was going to betray you again, that you were gonna get hurt again, that you were gonna find lots of obstacles again. And so you wanted to protect yourself. But this reading is giving you this message from spirits that all of those fears belongs to the past. You kind of have to discern, you kind of have to detach from whatever happened in the past and realize that it doesn't have to continue. You can block this cyclic motion. You can block it. Okay, there's a lot of rituals that you can do, even cord cutting rituals that you can do in order to separate your current entity from whatever happened to you in the past in such a way that you won't have to expect it every single time. Okay, so this is so beautiful. I really feel that it's not going to be one of those impulsive choices where you have to listen to your inner passions and you have to let go of your logic. It's going to be a really slow transformation, just like the metamorphosis the butterflies go through. It is not happening from a day to another. It is very slow. Sorry, I actually made it too right. It is very slow. There's a lot of calm energy from the deer, from the temperance, and from these kings that we saw. So it is not going to be impulsive. It's going to be very gradual, accepting of the events and letting go of all of these fears. That's what I'm seeing here. And yes, you're going to find your soul tribe. You're going to find your person. And you're not going to feel scared to let go of those people that really don't serve your highest best anymore, because they don't support your dreams, they don't understand you. They instead of igniting your inner flame, they actually turn it off. So you're going to finally find that confidence to let them go and be like, I'm going to do my own thing. And in the moment in which you accept that you'd rather do life by yourself, there you go. Universe lend you the perfect opportunity to create this harmonious union with a special person that is already there waiting on the outside of, how do you say, on the other side of I don't know, on the other side of the river, and it's just about creating this bridge, right? And the bridge is going to be created by you deciding that certain people, certain situations are not worthy of your presence anymore. So you made the conscious decision to step away, and then life comes and meet you in the middle by giving you what you really deserve. Okay, so this is so beautiful. I really hope that this has been useful. I better leave you now, but I am thinking about creating some extensions for future videos. So if you ever feel like this half an hour reading is not enough and you wanted to find out more, you can click on the extended reading, pay a couple of euros, and it continues there for you. So let me know in the comments down below if you're interested in something like that. I will be super pleased to create that opportunity for you. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'll answer to each one of your comments. Don't forget to support this channel if you like the content, and a little gesture goes a long way. So subscribe, hit the notification bell down below, comment, share, and check out as well all the other ways that you have in the info box down below to support me if you wish, like the wish list or donation or whatever you like. Private readings are available, so let me know if you like one-on-one session. Best of luck for the next few weeks, and I really wish you a beautiful December. Much love. Hello my loves, and welcome to your reading if you pick the elk and ash in Palomber tree with the ash tree. and the fluorite crystal. We're going to be using the White Sage Tarot deck for the majority of your reading, but it's going to be receiving a beautiful introduction from the Pure Magic Oracle, which I'm going to shuffle straight away for you. For pile number 3, what blessings are they manifesting from now until the end of 2023, please and thank you. Just to get the initial energies of the reading, we're going to be interpreting the oracle and Ogham as well. For pile number 3, what blessings are they manifesting from now until the end of 2023, please and thank you. Oh, you got 2 cards. Never happened before. So you got Mugwort Dreams, and the keywords are rhythm, higher self, and reality and rest. Now for these particular cards, I really love to read the message from the booklets because I find it to be extremely helpful and insightful and deep and magical. So I'm gonna start with this card, number 13. If you're patient with me, I'm just gonna find it in the booklet. So the wisdom of this card is, what clues are you seeing from the dictionary of your dreams? Do you remember your magical nature? You are in the eye of the storm and messages are appearing before you now, urging you to see their truth. Pay attention to the surroundings of your waking life as you would within a dream. What are you resisting? Remember your true spiritual form, a being created in divine grace, is more than the mundane world. See strangers as messengers. What do they have to teach you about yourself? As you shuffle back and forth between your sacrifices and your life's desires, the dream and waking worlds begin to bleed over. Your subconscious is presenting clues to your next step. You may be willing to put up with difficult situations that others tend to avoid, but you have the ability to see beyond the norm and find a way out through the fog. I love this because it really connects as well with the messages of the elk and ash, as well as the ash Ogham stave. Indeed, the elk and ash has meaning of strength and endurance. Indeed, in this particular oracle deck, the certain cards have similar meaning of the oracle of the tarot deck, sorry. So this is card number 8, and even in the tarot deck, the card number 8 is the strength. So because the elk has such strong big antlers and because it's able to run for a really long time, it is associated indeed with endurance and strength, as well as the ash because it is a tree that is able to grow in difficult environments. Now the message from the ash indeed would be talking about finding focus and finding as well gathering with friends and with people that you care about, but also using your assertiveness and boundaries when needed. And it also speaks about receiving messages from your ancestors or downloading messages from the spiritual realm. So in that way, I connect it with the Mugwort dreams because it is saying to you there are so many messages around you that you have to discern, just like you would do with your dreams. So pay attention to the signs around you because there is something that goes beyond the mundane meanings that you have to pick, that you have to understand. You have to download these messages. And like this card says, you have the courage to go through uncomfortable events that other people would avoid because you have this confidence in yourself and this endurance, this ability to go through it, because you have a bigger purpose. You want to grow, you want to learn these important lessons of yours. Now I want to have a look as well at the other card. It was Ocean's Muse, Water's Wisdom, Intuition, Hermit's Light, and Discovery. So let's have a quick look at this card, page 34, and then we're gonna dive deep into the tarot deck. The wisdom of this card is, do not be afraid to go beyond the depths to uncharted territory. There is knowledge waiting for you to attain once you make the leap and swim deeper. Let go of control. You do not need a map. Remember the illuminated intuition within you and chart your own course. Even the greatest discoverers of time were once called fools. It is time to take your magical practice deeper and unclock the layers buried far inside. There is more to any situation than what you see, but remember you're not alone on your journey. There are other seekers searching for their own meaning as well. Be cautious but bold. Your story is still unfolding. So again, the fact that you're going to go towards uncharted territory that could feel unsafe to others, but instead for you, you're going to find that courage because you're seeking this knowledge that is so important to you. And even if others will call you fools, you're still going to go in that direction because you want to find out more. And there is more to any situation than what you see. Indeed, that's what it says. And you're not alone. Be cautious but bold. Love this. So let's find out more. I like the fact as well that we have the fluorite crystal because it is a card that gives you focus. It gives you mental clarity. So that's the similar meaning of the Ogham stave that we have, the Ash Ogham stave. So let's find out more. What blessings is Palmer tree going to manifest? Clearly, you're going to be on the mundane. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Knight of Swords. That makes a lot of sense already. So as I was saying, you're gonna go beyond the norm, beyond the mundane. You're gonna seek something special for yourself. You're gonna seek certain important meanings for you, and you're gonna, drive boldly towards that direction. Okay, we got a few cards. There is the Ace of Cups to start with. Then we have the Two of Swords in reverse, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position. So we're gonna start with this. One of the blessings that I'm seeing is that you're not gonna longer feel abandoned, left out in the cold, and you're not gonna feel like you have you're not gonna feel the desperation of a financial loss. I'm gonna make it a little bit less brighter. Yes, you're going to feel like you can handle life difficulties a lot better, and that's where we connect with the endurance and the strength from the Elk and Ash. So someone is going to be giving you that support, or you're going to be able to find it yourself within yourself. Indeed, the Two of Swords, which would put you normally into a limbo state where you don't know which direction to take. You're scared that each of them is going to bring an uncomfortable consequences. You are scared to make the wrong decision, so you stay there stuck in that limbo. It is overcome because this card is in reverse. So this is talking about getting out of a situation of limbo, finally finding that strength and courage to make a difficult decision. So I feel that for the majority of you, you're gonna find that support within yourself by simply making a difficult, important choice. And once you take it, you're gonna find this direction, this mental clarity that is going to lighten up the path ahead. You're gonna find that stamina. You're gonna find that in that inner curiosity to seek that knowledge that we were talking about. Because the sword suit is all about the intellectual realm, isn't it? So it's about delivering news, it's about seeking truth indeed, it's about finding that inner clarity, that sense of purpose, that direction, and also charging forward, overcoming obstacles ahead of you, feeling extremely determined and having all of this vitality to chase after your dreams and your values. And there we have the Ace of Cups. So I feel that one of the blessings that you're going to receive in the next few weeks before the end of the year is that you're going to come out of this situation in which you felt like you were not deserving of love, or perhaps you just went through a breakup, or perhaps you had to let go of some friendship, or they let go of you. There was something that you really cared about that broke off. Okay, it wasn't there anymore. All of a sudden you felt isolated, confused, lost, and abandoned, like I said. But all of this is going to last very shortly, because soon after you're gonna make this important choice and you're gonna be like, you know what, those people were probably not the right one for me. Or it could be either that you're gonna step away, and this is a similar message that I got in pile number 2 as well. Step away from a group of friends or group of people that weren't really taking care of your needs, weren't really weren't really giving you the same priority that you were giving to them. So this can either be like running away from them, running away from this Three of Cups in reverse, and going towards something that really matters to you, the Ace of Cups, the beginning of something that you truly love. For some of you, it can be a romantic beginning as well, but not necessarily. It could be chasing, a lifestyle that you really love, starting a project that you really love, starting a self-love journey. Okay, so it could be like, I don't need to be with them. I just need to find the self-love within, because once I have this, I know better. I have mental clarity to discern who deserves to be in my space and who does not. These people hurt me, but I'm not gonna let this last any longer. I'm not gonna wait in the limbo for these people to finally recognize me, see me, appreciate me, come back and help me when I need it, or reciprocate my interests. So I'm simply walking away, okay, with this Knight of Swords. For others of you, it could be that instead you're gonna chase the harmony. If you're in a situation that has this harmony, perhaps polyamorous relationship, perhaps a difficult, disharmonious situation at work or with your friends or with your family, you are going to chase that goal that you have of pure love, pure unconditional love and understanding, and so you're going to find that direction in a logical way. You're going to seek the answers to figure out how 3 people or more can coexist in a positive way and can transcend this idea that we have to be selfish in order to survive, that we have to compete in order to survive, that in order to receive as much love as we need, we have to step over the other people, that not all of us is going to receive the same love, because there is this mentality of scarcity. So you're going to go down this rabbit hole of finding that wisdom. How can we find pure unconditional love for everyone? So those are the 2 options that I'm seeing here, and I see you as a very active person in this situation. You're not waiting for someone to save you, pick you up from those wounds, pick you up from that space in which you feel lost and abandoned. You're going to find the answers within yourself and act accordingly. Now there is this Wheel of Fortune, so this is telling me that you're not, one of your blessings is that you're not going to accept a big change. You're not going to accept a big disruptive change in your life. Okay, you're going to transcend it, you're going to transform it. So if the logical or the intuitive things for the majority of people would be, for example, to run away, you're like, no, let me find out another way to solve this problem, to save this, to to salvage this. I hope I'm pronouncing that word correctly. Because you don't accept that things has to change so drastically. You don't accept that you have to, for some of you, let go of these people that you care about. And for some other of you, if they have changed and they change behavior towards you, you're like, you know what, I don't have to accept this. I don't have to adapt myself and compromise my values for them. I'm gonna seek something that is truly aligned with me, that I truly love. I'm gonna seek people that are truly going to love me for who I am. I don't have to change. Okay, so there's two different scenarios. You will be able to discern which one is the right for you. Interesting how the ash already was seeing this gathering of people, but also giving you a warning that in order to create harmony with those people, you have to be assertive, you have to place boundaries. So if you don't like something, just say it, and that is going to be an act of deep self-love towards yourself. You don't have to always please others just for the harmony, for the sake of the harmony, because it is going to be only temporary anyway, because it is not a sustainable thing to do, to walk over your needs, to hide away, to not express yourself, because if you keep doing it, you're simply going to disappear, and that's not what you want. And eventually you might explode and bring the connection to a point in which you can't come back anymore. So I really see that there's a lot of focus on this, because the Three of Cups is at the very middle of the reading. So a lot of focus on this type of connection with other people that is showing some disharmony right now. So as I said, you have a few options on how to deal it. Either you walk away towards something that truly appreciate you, or you find a way to discover some harmony between the two of you. Either way, you're not going to compromise with your value, you're going to find mental clarity, and you're not going to accept changes that do not suit you, and you're going to be quite proactive in this situation. And in all of this, you're going to see the hidden meanings behind these events. This is catalyzing your discovery journey of yourself. And in all of this, like I said, you're gonna find a strength that probably you didn't even realize you had, and an endurance that you didn't think you had. Okay, there's two cards that comes out. The Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So there could be two people in your life that are gonna come with a love offer. The Knight of Cups is a quite romantic person. It's gonna come towards you with some affection and a desire to be in your life, desire to impress you, desire to listen to your needs and take care of you and be in your sweet company, spend time with you. And there is this Queen of Wands that is someone that is super attractive, charming, fascinating, and really passionate, creative, confident personality. So you have these two people perhaps coming in your life, and you might have a choice that you have to make about them. Perhaps they show up in your life just when you were feeling abandoned, like anything was upside down in your life and you weren't feeling belonging to the right tribe, or the people that you consider friends weren't really showing much interest towards you or taking care of you. And these two people show up with so much charisma and so much interest and desire towards you. Or it could be that there's going to be some type of new harmony that needs to be reestablished between them and you, because it could be a new situation in which before there was only two of them, and then you have to find a new harmony because a third element is going to be introduced in this connection. Anyway, I can see that the main goal is the Ace of Cups, which is love for everyone, understanding and compassion for everyone, a new beginning that is going to make you feel so joyful and happy. Although there is this resistance to change, but I feel that it's a blessing, because we've been asking what blessings are coming, what blessing are you manifesting. So perhaps it could be that this connection with them has never changed. Even though a lot of time has passed, you thought they abandoned you, and now you're realizing it never changed. It's just the same as it was, but it needs a little tweaks here and there to understand how can you find harmony in this. Let me see what are the blessings for pile number 3. Ace of Swords. There's going to be a lot of communication, again, lots of mental clarity. There's going to be a new redefined goal. Okay, there's going to be some downloaded messages with these Ace of Swords, you know, coming from the spiritual realms. There's going to be a new purpose that you're going to chase, and it feels like there's going to be a lot of conversation, a lot of honesty and transparency. The Ace of Swords is also a new idea. Okay, you're going to have a new idea that you're going to follow. And it makes so much sense with the fluorite and the focus message from the ash as well. So something really is going to ignite your curiosity, and you're going to feel inspired to do something that you weren't considering before. Three of Wands in the reverse position, the Fool in the reverse position, and the Lovers. Right. So I see that this Ace of Swords is essential in this situation, because there's going to be a lot of confusion with this Three of Wands about the future. There's going to be this fog in front of you. And I think we were talking about fog in one of these oracle cards as well. There's going to be fog. You don't know exactly what you're going to manifest in this connection or in your life in the next few weeks ahead. You don't know. It's like a leap of faith, because you want to propel forward, but you don't know exactly where your feet are gonna land. Are they gonna, you know, are you gonna step on mud? Are you gonna step on thorns? Are you gonna step off a cliff? You just don't know. And the Fool is telling you about this danger, you know, because it is a massive leap of faith, and you have to trust yourself, you have to trust others. There is this warning that there could be danger, but you're still going to be naive and accept the risk anyway. Although being in reverse, there is a bit of cautiousness as well. You're not entirely, you don't want to act as a complete fool. You want to be as much prepared as you can in the limit of the mysteries of the situation, because you cannot have the control of the unfolding of the events. So there's a limit to how much you can prepare yourself for. And like we said in the oracle cards, some people might call you fool, but you don't care. You feel like this is your path. You have to seek answers in this path, even though it is quite tricky and dangerous. Nevertheless, we have the Lover. So you're going to make this choice, even though you don't have all the elements to understand how it is going to unfold. This is going to be a choice that you're going to commit to. You're going to commit to the ups and downs of life, to the risks, to the beautiful moments and difficult moments of this decision. So the Lovers, it is a commitment, definitely, for life, just like for the seahorses, okay? And it could also be that in your specific situation, we are talking about lovers. We could be talking about this connection between three people that decide to find harmony in a way where they can direct love for all of them in a harmonious way. And it is risky, maybe something that you've never done before. You don't know where it's going to lead you, but you have this clarity of purpose. You know that this is this new chapter of you that you have to go for, because you care about these people, they care about you, they're brilliant people, and you want to create this with them. and you're going to find the strength in within yourself to go through any obstacles that might arise in between. It is going to be a great opportunity because you can learn about your own boundaries, you can learn about expressing your truth that maybe was something difficult in the past for you, and you can learn how to trust your intuition more, like we said before, finding meanings in hidden gestures, receiving messages from spirits, and really enhancing your psychic abilities so that your spirits, your ancestors, your higher self, your intuition are all gonna guide you towards the right choice. It feels like there is no other path. You know that this is your path. It is happening for a reason, and you don't have to know exactly how it is going to plan out. You just know that it is your path and there is no way to face forward. Even the elk is looking in the direction of the reading, so it is not running away, it is going right in this experience. Let's see more blessing for pile number 3, please, and thank you. This could be as well you. The Queen of Wands could be representing you, and the Knight of Cups is someone that is trying to pursue you. And this is going to probably come out of the blue with the Ace of Swords. It's going to be something completely new that you weren't considering before. But still, you're going to find attractive the idea to have this lover in your life, even though there's a lot of questions that haven't been answered just yet, and an element of mystery and an element of risk as well. Four of Wands, this is stability. Stability. You have 4 pillars that are going to sustaining you, and having been able to achieve this stability is going to give you an excuse to celebrate life so much more. This is gathering as well of people. This could be, a wedding. It could be a big gathering of people that are celebrating together a specific event. For some cases, it could be moving into a new house, moving in with others. We have the King of Swords, so Queen of Wands and King of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So definitely it is not gonna be a calm, easy time, okay? It is gonna be challenging at times. You're gonna feel quite restless. There's gonna be so many thoughts rushing through your head in these next few weeks. There's gonna be a lot of things that you have to think about and plan and organize. Lots of conversation, lots of events to prepare as well. Ooh, okay. There's one card I really wanted to show. This is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So one of the blessings is that you're not gonna feel trapped anymore. You're not gonna feel like your old beliefs are holding you back and blocking the beautiful expression of your freedom. Okay, so you're gonna realize, hey, wait a minute, all of those thoughts that I used to have were not true. I wasn't really trapped. I wasn't really blocked. There wasn't anyone holding me back, really. It was only me holding myself back from celebrating life, from being who I am, from chasing my dreams. So it is going to be a free flowing of thoughts, and it's like you're gonna realize you're not in a cage anymore, and you're gonna find a key, open up the door, and be like, oh my goodness, I'm free, I'm alive, I can do what I want. I can chase a different type of relationship if I want. I can chase a different type of job if I want. Even if nobody else believes in this, I do, and that's the most important thing. The King of Swords means you're gonna be the boss of your life, okay? And you're gonna have so much mental clarity, and you're gonna plan a lot of things ahead. Again, like I said, in the limit of how much control you can have towards the future, because there's always going to be events that are unpredictable. That element of risk that we mentioned, but you're going to plan as much as you can. So there is something that you're gonna be really motivated to celebrate. And you're not going to be alone, because here we have the Six of Pentacles. So there's going to be other people involved in the same project that are going to show the same type of interest and efforts and energies, okay? So there's an equal give and take here. And then we have the Five of Swords. So I really feel that you're going to be an independent thinker, you're going to be original, you're going to be quite futuristic, and you're going to piss off a lot of people that don't really believe in your goals, but you're not going to care about it. You're going to be like, I don't really have to debate with you, I don't really have to explain, justify myself, my decision. I'm just going to do what I gotta do. I'm going to follow my path, and I'm not going to let other people holding me back. So that is what the Eight of Swords was. Other people possibly telling you you're not good enough for that particular project, job, relationship. You're not prepared for it. It's too risky. Whatever that is, or it's not good for you. It's not gonna end well. You're gonna get hurt. Whatever that is, there were people holding you back, and this is gonna be you in your full originality, in your full independence, saying, you are not the boss of my life. I am. I do what I want. And yes, it's not going to be easy. Some people are going to try to fight with you about it, holding you back. But your blessing is that you're going to have this beautiful confidence within you. And you just feel so motivated about this journey. You feel that you got to do it, and there's no one that is going to stop you. That's what I'm seeing. Again, that's why the strength and the endurance, because there's gonna be people throwing stones on your path, so you're gonna slow down and possibly decide to come back, and you're like, no, I won't. And fortunately, you're going to have other people right next to you that understand you and will support you instead. So that is beautiful. Those Queen of Wands and Knight of Cups could be friends as well, supporting you, could be your angels, finally giving you that last confirm that you are on the right path. Let's see another couple of cards, and then we end it here. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, so beautiful, and Five of Wands. Yes, you're going to fight. You're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have, yeah, yeah. It's not gonna be the easiest path in the next few weeks, but you're gonna sit in your full confidence here with this Queen of Pentacles. You're gonna express yourself calmly, and you're not gonna doubt yourself. You know that your gestures and your path has a bigger purpose that is going to help others as well. You're going to keep being who you are. If, for example, part of your path is to open some charity, or is to travel to in a country and set up a new hospital and help the kids of their area, and everybody's like, no, this is too difficult, it's not gonna work, you're gonna lose all of your money. You're gonna be like, no, this is my purpose, I have to do it, I have to invest in this. So you're gonna fight as much as you can. Yeah, it is not gonna be the easiest thing, because with the Five of Swords and Five of Wands, definitely you're gonna find some conflicts. You're gonna find, but that is gonna be your blessing, because without them you wouldn't have the contrast, and you wouldn't realize how much strength you have within yourself, and how much endurance, and how clever and intelligent you are. And this elephant is majestic. No one is gonna stop an elephant running through a forest. You're gonna be able to knock down trees. Who is gonna be who's gonna try to challenge you. Okay, so it's all about finding that inner strength, finding the inner confidence, because other people will have power of you only in the moment in which you won't recognize how powerful you are. If you are an elephant but you're hiding behind a leaf and are not chasing forward your dreams, well, other people will try to stop you in the back, will try to create obstacles, will try to cage you. But if instead you show your full power and strength, you're gonna run so far away, so fast, because they'll be so scared of you. So, but people will be scared of you just if you recognize your power. That's it. I'm not saying you have to scare people away, but in some cases, if they're trying to create such obstacles in your life, it is needed. Okay. What else am I seeing here? It could be that you desire to be a single mother and to be, really work against the odds. And everybody's like, no, you need a partner. No, you need to, whatever. You need more of this and more of that. And you're like, no, I can do it. I trust myself. I'm gonna do it. And you're gonna have friends supporting you. Okay, and if you have to be the guy of the situation, you're gonna be the guy of the situation. So obviously, a few different scenarios will always pop up in a general reading, but you're gonna be able to discern what messages are meant for you. I would be so excited to do a private reading for you if you wish for me to tune in your specific energies. So get in touch with me. There is an email in the info box below that you can use to contact me, and the prices of my readings as well. If you ever wish to get a Noam set, they are available. I'm gonna soon put them up on Etsy, but even if they're not there, you can simply contact me, and I'll be super happy to send it to you. So yeah, check in the info box below all the ways that you have to support me beyond the normal usual ones, like um subscribe and comment and share and likes and all of those. There's other ways in the info box below, so I'd be super grateful if you could check them out. Thank you immensely for all the beautiful support I've been receiving lately. I'm absolutely blown away by how fast this channel is growing, and it makes me super happy because it's really something that I wanted to create, a second channel in which I could focus on topics that were not necessarily romantic, and it really is feeling super right. So thank you for everything. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you again in the next video. Much love.